Good morning, everybody. Basic Dude here. Welcome to my little Sunday morning deal. I used to go live, but I wanted to try it on TikTok, but apparently you got to have 1,000 followers, and I don't have 1,000 followers, which I find that to kind of be bullshit. I mean, isn't it supposed to be a platform to kind of do whatever you want? I don't understand it. But anyway. This is, like I said, men's morning coffee. It's like 25 degrees outside. I don't even know why I'm sitting out here. I think I'm just tired of being cooped up in the house. We've had a few nice days, but seem to only be when I'm at work. Got a little fire department coffee, spirited, I think it's black cherry bourbon. Pretty good. Got it at Walmart. It's good stuff. As cold as it is out here, I don't know how long this is going to go for, but anyway, probably going to have a busy Sunday here. I got to smoke a turkey today, somebody gave me, and sadly decided to defrost for me. So I wasn't really ready to smoke a turkey because, you know, it's kind of a lot of things involved with it, but I'll do it nevertheless. I guess I'm kind of forced to. I don't want it to go bad and I got to throw it away. So it was pulled on, I think it was pulled Tuesday. Today's Sunday, so yeah, it should be well defrosted by now. And I'm not sure how big it is, probably 10 to 14 pounds, something like that. So may have to go run up to the dollar store, get some aluminum pan, and maybe hit Walmart, grab some charcoal. I gotta see how much I have left. And yeah, that's what we're gonna have for dinner. So that'll be pretty decent. Feeling pretty good today. Yesterday was eventful. You know, worked the second job, which I always move more at that job. It's a lot more physically demanding, I guess. All in a different way. It's constant movement, constant standing, which is good. Especially when you're trying to get your fat ass in shape and together. But yeah, I walked almost 9 miles yesterday, so that was good. 9 miles. And took the grandkids and my older kids to their very first hockey game. My wife and I were kind of discussing how they didn't really know anything about it. And now that I'm older and they're older, well, I guess it's really me. Now that I'm older and my wife and I are in a very different place and financial position and things like that, we can afford to do these things. Before we could never afford to do stuff like that, unfortunately. And I'm just glad that I got to have the opportunity to introduce them, even though it's really late in life. But good for my grandkids. They're between 8 and 5. So everybody seemed to have a pretty good time. They got some autographs and stuff. We didn't win, but it was a good game. Couple fights. It was kind of their first introduction. So I'm glad that even though we didn't win, it was still a good game overall. Anyhow, what else do we have going on today? You know, got to do some laundry or get that folded up. Trying to be more helpful to my wife. She works a lot, actually a lot more than I do now. So I need to take the time to try and help her. So I do a lot of the cooking. And I guess I need to do a lot more cleaning, I suppose. You'll have to excuse me. I'm not even really awake. I literally threw on some sweatpants and a long sleeve shirt and came down, made a cup of coffee, and decided to get my phone out and start recording. Like I said, it really kind of bums me out. I really wanted to kind of do this on Sunday mornings live. And the TikTok seems to be working out pretty well. I get a lot of plays and follows on there, a lot of likes rather, and some comments and stuff. So that's good. It's very encouraging. But it's just kind of a bummer that like TikTok and YouTube, the two of the biggest platforms, I guess, you can't go live unless you have X amount of subscribers, and I don't know. I think it's really not fair, honestly, but whatever. So I guess we'll do it this way until I get 1,000 subscribers. So if you could help me out with that, that would be really great. So I could get on live with you guys every Sunday morning for Men's Morning Coffee. I got a podcast episode I need to record, so this will be the official start of the Basic Dude podcast. The episode I'm going to record today, which will be released on April 1st. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm going to do some social media stuff, and I did get a new book. For those of you that have listened to the podcast, in January, I came up with a plan for myself on kind of what I wanted to do in 2025, which was, lose weight, get healthier, and I wanted to read 6 books. I'm not much of a reader, and I feel like I would like to be. So in order to facilitate that, I'm going to kind of force myself to do it. So 1 book every 2 months, nothing huge, but I started reading Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules of Life or something. While I really enjoy what he has to say, and I believe in a lot of the his ideas and what he presents, the book was kind of dry, a little difficult to read. So I'm going to stop reading that one, and I picked up another one by a fella named Campbell something. He goes by Struthless on YouTube. There's a lot of men's mental health stuff, journaling techniques, talks about addiction, and kind of basically the same thing that I'm interested in, or kind of wanted to do, or what I've kind of wanted to set out to do. I think we have a lot of lost young men in this world, and I think that a lot of people on the internet who they look for, between podcasts and YouTube and TikTok and Rumble and wherever else, that some of the advice is pretty overwhelming. I was in a position like that once, a couple years ago, which kind of led me to today, where I had a lot of questions and didn't know a lot of things, and it was difficult. So, the hard part is finding someone to talk to, a mentor or something like that. A lot of us don't have that, or just because the person's there, they're not necessarily a good teacher or a good example. So to not repeat bad habits, I looked around elsewhere. And a lot of what I found was very, very intense shit. Like, a lot of it's business oriented, or, I don't know, just not what I was looking for. Basically, I was just kind of looking for, like, hey, do this, don't do that. You're going to fuck up, and that's okay. If you work a basic job, or income level job and can make ends meet, and it makes you happy, then that's fine. You know, if you're a little overweight, not morbidly obese, but if you're a little overweight, that's okay too. You know, it's okay to have a couple beers once in a while, and you know, as long as things are in moderation, you know, stuff like that. But a lot of stuff out there is very, very intense masculinity, is what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to call it the other thing, because I think that's a bullshit word. So yeah, that's kind of what the basic dude is all about. So anyway, this Struthless guy, I found his book, Your Head is a Houseboat. It's a guide to like mental health and stuff, and there's like some journaling prompts and stuff like that in there. I've always tried to journal. I've just never really been good at it or consistent, because I guess I don't know how to do it. So hopefully this book can help me. So I'll kill two birds with one stone, hopefully. Yeah, so I'm going to do some reading today. I'm going to crack that open. I just got it yesterday. See sort of what that's about. And what else? I'd get ready for work, you know, for the week. I am, so I made the decision. It's been a week since I posted that first video. Today's the day. I am going to try this Ozempic thing. I have it. I'm not really big into injections, but I think that it's going to help me. And with that said, I'm going to give it a shot. And if it doesn't go well, then I'll just stop taking it. Hopefully there's no long-lasting side effects after you do take, you know, stop taking it. But yeah, that's the plan today. So, let's see here. I got this stupid thing on here. So yeah, probably gonna go make another cup of coffee. I got to do my morning Bible study I do every day, and my daily Stoic reading I do, which is a great book, by the way. It's kind of a bonus book I'm doing, because it's you read one page per day. You know, it's dated, so that's it's kind of easy to do. It takes just a couple minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and read that, and then we have a new podcast episode coming out tomorrow, which will be the last Adventures in Dudeness podcast episode. And starting first week of April, we will transition over. I think tomorrow's the last week of April or March. Pretty sure it is. So we will transition over, I believe. If not, it'll be the following week, first week of April. All right. So, oh yeah, gotta get my exercise in today. I took Thursday off. I was wicked busy, so I can't slack. So. Today, got to do some exercise. The weightlifting has been kind of an issue. I'm not really into it. It's not my favorite thing to do. I found that the treadmill for me, I finally have it tuned in. I think I finally solved the problem of cardio exercise, which is to throw my iPad up and just go through and start watching videos, learning things, and just kind of getting lost in that, almost like some therapy. I don't want to say therapy, but like almost like meditation. Like I block everything else out, and I'm just hyper focused on that. And the walking on the treadmill is just something that my body is involuntarily doing. If that makes sense. I know it sounds kind of hippy-dippy and weird, but yeah. Oh yeah. So I got to get that done, and then I got my little friend over here, my dog. She doesn't like to have her nails cut, and it's been very difficult to do. She's very, very, very stubborn, as you can hear. So today is going to be a nail cutting day because she got her nail stuck in a blanket and could not get out of her crate yesterday. So today's the day. We're just going to have to do it. So anyway, that's it for today, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Look for the new podcast episode tomorrow. Look for the daily update tomorrow on my progress. And, thanks for watching, and be the man you're meant to be.